Al Pacino, born Alfredo James Pacino on April 25, 1940, in East Harlem, New York City, is an iconic American actor and filmmaker. Widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of his generation, Pacino is known for his intense performances, often embodying complex, morally ambiguous characters. His career spans over 5 decades, during which he has left a lasting impact on film and theater. Early life and education. Al Pacino's early life was marked by a degree of hardship. He was born to Salvatore Pacino, an Italian immigrant who worked as an insurance salesman, and Rose, his mother, who worked as a homemaker. His parents separated when he was very young, and Pacino was raised by his mother and his maternal grandparents. Despite growing up in a tough New York neighborhood, Pacino was determined to pursue acting. He attended the renowned Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts in New York, where he began to hone his craft. After high school, he studied at the prestigious Actors Studio under the tutelage of renowned acting teacher Lee Strasberg. Pacino's early theater training would shape his acting style and performance techniques, which are known for their emotional depth and commitment. Early career. Pacino's professional career began in the early 1960s with small roles in television shows. His breakout performance came in 1969 when he was cast in the play Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie? The role earned him a Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Play, marking the beginning of a successful stage career. His success on Broadway led to a transition into film, where his big break came in 1972 with Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather. Pacino was cast as Michael Corleone, the youngest son of the powerful Corleone crime family. His portrayal of Michael, a character who transforms from a reluctant outsider to a ruthless mob boss, marked a turning point in his career. The film was both a critical and commercial success, and Pacino's performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. The Godfather Trilogy and Stardom. The Godfather Trilogy, with its sweeping narrative of power, betrayal, and family loyalty, would become one of the most influential sagas in cinema history. Pacino's role as Michael Corleone remains his most iconic and best-known performance. He reprised the role in The Godfather, Part 2, 1974, a sequel that was even more critically acclaimed than the original. Pacino's portrayal of Michael, now the head of the family, was darker and more complex, and it earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. By the time The Godfather, Part 3 was released in 1990, Pacino was already an established star. His role as Michael Corleone, now struggling with the consequences of his violent actions, was another standout performance that solidified his place in film history. 1970s and 1980s, further successes. During the 1970s and 1980s, Pacino continued to take on complex and challenging roles. In 1973, he starred in Serpico, playing the real-life police officer Frank Serpico, who exposed corruption within the New York Police Department. His portrayal of Serpico, a man torn between his ideals and the pressures of his job, was another showcase of Pacino's ability to play morally complex characters. The following year, Pacino starred in Dog Day Afternoon, 1975, directed by Sidney Lumet, where he portrayed Sonny Wurtzik, a man who attempts to rob a bank to pay for his lover's sex change operation. The role earned him widespread acclaim, and he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor. In the 1980s, Pacino continued to cement his place in Hollywood with roles in films like Scarface, 1983, directed by Brian De Palma, where he portrayed Tony Montana, a Cuban immigrant who rises to power in the Miami drug trade. Despite initially receiving mixed reviews, Scarface would later become a cult classic, and Pacino's fiery performance would become one of his most famous. Additionally, in 1989, Pacino starred in Sea of Love, a thriller that showed his versatility in portraying more complex, romantic characters, a departure from his previous tough guy roles. 1990s and 2000s, a new phase. In the 1990s, Pacino's career reached new heights. His role in The Godfather, Part 3, 1990, was a standout, as was his performance in Scent of a Woman, 1992, where he played a blind, retired Army officer, Lt. Colonel Frank Slade. This role earned him his first Academy Award for Best Actor, a long overdue recognition for his career achievements. Pacino continued to work with some of the most respected directors of his time. In 1995, he starred in Heat, directed by Michael Mann, alongside Robert De Niro. The film was a massive success, and the pairing of the two legendary actors was widely regarded as one of the best in film history. In the early 2000s, Pacino continued to take on high-profile roles, including The Insider, 1999, and Insomnia, 2002. His performances in these films showed his adaptability and ability to bring depth to even the most challenging characters. Recent years. Al Pacino remains active in both film and television. In recent years, he has taken on roles in films such as The Irishman, 2019, directed by Martin Scorsese, where he portrayed Jimmy Hoffa. The film received widespread acclaim and brought Pacino another Academy Award nomination, this time for Best Supporting Actor. In addition to his work in film, Pacino has also made a successful foray into television. He starred in the Amazon Prime series Hunters, 2020, where he played a Jewish Nazi hunter in 1970s New York. Legacy and influence. Al Pacino's impact on cinema is immeasurable. His range as an actor, from brooding and intense to charismatic and explosive, has influenced generations of actors. He has received numerous accolades, including multiple Academy Award nominations, Golden Globe Awards, and a Tony Award. In 2001, he received the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Scent of a Woman, cementing his legacy as one of Hollywood's finest actors.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.